The new realities itu adalah politik yang mengiktiraf human dignity.
Salam sejahtera dan selamat datang ke program Jom Kenal. Di dalam program ini, kita akan berpeluang untuk mengenali calon-calon baru yang disenaraikan di dalam pilihan raya umum ke-13 akan datang. Bersama saya di studio pada hari ini ialah Saudari Yeo Bee Yin. Okey, apa yang saya boleh panggil saudari?
You boleh panggil saya Bee Yin. Yes.
Bee Yin. Okey, jadi Bee Yin, boleh tak ceritakan sedikit kepada penonton latar belakang saudari?
Saya berasal dari Segamat, dari satu kampung yang sangat kecil, panggil Batu Anam.
Oh,
so you tahu? Oh, okay.
Saya lahir di Segamat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Batu Anam sangat kecil. So saya grow up there and sampai sekolah menengah di situ.
Okay.
So memang kampung girl lah, kampung girl. Lepas tu saya dapat scholarship pergi Petronas University. Okay. So saya study bachelor degree di sana. Lepas tu saya ambil dapat this offer dari Amerika Syarikat untuk membuat the oil and gas sebagai engineer. So saya ke luar negeri.
Melanjutkan pelajaran ke luar negeri.
Bekerja.
Oh, bekerja di Amerika Syarikat.
Di Syarikat Amerika Syarikat. Tapi saya bekerja di West Asia.
Oh, di mana?
Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan in oil and gas industry sebagai jurutera. Lepas tu saya dalam 2 tahun tu, 2008, tsunami happen in Malaysia. Tsunami politics lah, bukan tsunami. So tsunami politics happen in Malaysia. So that saya di Turkmenistan masa tu. Then I thought to myself whether I want to continue to be like that, because if I continue then I will be climbing out and then I will go to the headquarters one day. I will rise. I mean, macam tu.
And I don't think there's a lot of female in that.
And I'm also one of the high potential employee. So that's what they call. They will give you a different kind of ladder to climb.
Okay.
So all were good until the tsunami politics happened. Tsunami politics happened, and it makes me think of, if this is the country that I love, if this is a country that I really want to see change, why am I outside? You know, I should take part in making change.
Jadi pada masa tu, you membuat keputusan
untuk kembali. Tetapi saya ada satu dream, childhood dream, impian, childhood dream. So saya decided saya kena penuhi impian saya childhood. Saya every kampung girl kan nak pergi University of Cambridge. So when I was young, since masa saya kecil lagi, saya memang nak pergi. Bukan untuk nama, tapi memang saya itu dream saya. Impian dia. So I decided to, before I come back, saya nak pergi melanjut pelajaran master di University of Cambridge. So I got into Cambridge and under Gates Cambridge Scholarship, Bill Gates, the Gates Foundation actually sponsored me to study there.
Apa yang dikatakan sebagai sustainability development?
So, say for example, when you have a development happening in, say, in Malaysia, say a particular development of houses and everything, then in the overseas, people will do a sustainability index on this. For example, they will think of how much energy does this use? How can we conserve energy? How can we make the people in the, in a particular house to spend less energy, less water, and less all the
how do you
resources?
Do that?
Just calculate.
Mathematics.
Okay. I'm an engineer.
Yes. It's not like some gadget that you need to use.
No. It's all about calculation and engineering design. And I also do policy side of sustainable development of countries. How does country? What kind of policies is good for different kind of countries in terms of sustainable development? So sustainable development will then include water,
Okay.
and also sustainable use of energy. So both
Right.
are
Interesting.
yes.
So from all this, how did you get into politics?
Okay, I came back to Malaysia.
Yeah.
So I decided to come back to Malaysia, right?
Okay.
The time I decided,
Finally.
I decided to come back to Malaysia and fulfill my dream. I came back, as I promised myself. But when I came back here, I wanted to do sustainable development, as I told you.
When did you come back?
I came back in 2010, I think.
2010.
2010.
Okay.
I came back and I realized that there is not so much of this kind of job in Malaysia. So in terms of sustainable development and green energy, I would not say there is no such job, but the job will not have high impact, the impact I want to give. So then I was in a dilemma again.
Okay.
I thought to myself, should I just go to do what I want to do, or I want to stay in Malaysia?
Okay.
So I decided to stay in Malaysia. So if I want to stay in Malaysia, the only thing I can do is to start my own business.
Right.
So I started my
And
own
you did
business.
that?
Yes,
Okay.
and I started my own business, and then I
What
get
kind
to
of
know.
business is that?
I do a social media marketing, but
So you're always on Facebook?
yes, I'm always on Facebook. But again, I'm not doing the communication side. I'm
Yeah.
doing the mathematical side.
Right.
I'm an engineer.
I always find it. Okay, you leave it to that.
I always count.
No, I always find
Yeah.
it interesting.
Yes.
This social media strategy and all that kind of thing. But how do you do that? You know?
Yeah.
'Cause not everyone can be on Facebook, but not everyone can actually.
Yeah, I mainly use my engineering skills in terms of analyzing the strategy, or analyzing the market, or analyzing the behavior of social media users in Malaysia.
Right.
So and also for the party as well.
Okay,
I do
so-
that for voters' social media behaviors, and how
Right.
do we go and influence them in terms of getting their votes,
Right.
and
so
yeah,
that is
telling them.
what you are
One
doing
of my,
currently in the party.
in the party
As a social media
strategies. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And
It's
how
actually
is
my
that
job.
going?
Basically, I think Pakatan Rakyat, we have a few things that is of disadvantage.
Okay.
One is media. And social
We don't
media.
have the mainstream
Correct. And the only thing we have is social media. And so we have been doing quite well. DAP as a whole is the one of the we are the party with the most followers in terms of Facebook, and you will be seeing a lot more to come in election time. Hopefully things will fall into place, and we will be able to use social media to influence our young voters, and not to brainwash them, but to tell them there is another option for them.
Give them certain facts that they're not going to get from the mainstream.
Correct. So this is what we are doing. I think that it's going to be very interesting, and I just can't wait for after the election to see what are the results of the.
Very interesting. But how do you balance it? Your role in the party, and also because you're having your own business. So
Actually, at the moment, I have my business is quite small, so I have actually stopped getting a project like 2 months ago, so that I know, this is
that
the
you
time.
can concentrate.
Correct. Concentrate. So you see me a lot here in the HQ because we really need to prepare. When we think of so every time I think of a client calling me saying, "Hey, you want to take the project?" and I say I am not free. Every time I think of whether I want to make money or whether the try that we are doing now, the work that we are doing now is going to change, I always think that this is a good bet. And hopefully the voters will be able to see that, and really vote for a change. And then then all the so-called small sacrifices that we make are going to pay off with the regime change, and I think this is going to be the most rewarding experience if that really comes into reality.
How's your family reaction when because you have a background of engineering, and then you go into social media, so then you say that you want to join politics and you want to run for an office. So how are their reactions?
My father is quite supportive, but my mother is not, because she was seeing me, seeing my business growing, seeing so much potential in social media because it is so new, the industry, and we're really growing. It's just like 9 months after I started my business, and I decided that I want to join politics. To her, it is an inconvenience. She loves me. That's why she wants me to be and be comfortable and to have good life. And
politics
to her,
is too risky.
And politics is not only risky; it is also need a lot of sacrifice. If you are in politics for real cause. Our party is really unlike other parties, of which people are rewarded with financial or things like that. But I think we are all here to fight for a cause. So my mother would think, why you are doing this, and some more in DAP and things like that. But slowly they will be able to understand.
Do you also feel that as a woman in politics, there are certain challenges that you face, which is maybe different from what your male colleagues had to face?
Well, to be fair, people will have higher tendency to look at how you look like, how you look, and how you dress,
your appearances,
before they make a judgment on you, or maybe on their first impression they will just see your external and everything. But I think in the long run, it will make no difference between a male rep and a female rep, because at the end of the day, it's the results that speaks. I think women should also work very, very hard. Women should also lead. Women should also understand the constituents on what they really need. And I don't think that there is a difference between male and female in terms of serving the constituents or serving the nation. But there is only a difference when you first appear.
So far you don't face any peculiar challenges
as a woman?
As a woman?
No. I should. That you can say that I should be thankful that in Malaysia, women are still allowed to speak. Women are still allowed to join politics, although not encouraged like my mother. And but so I do not find it very difficult to join politics as a woman.
So maybe before we end the episode, maybe you can just tell the audience about your hope for a new Malaysia, or how you as a new blood can actually contribute to the nation.
So I think my hope is not in this very near term. My hope, for, let's say for example, in 20-30 years time, I really hope that this nation can be a nation of which is a land of opportunity for all our young people, that our young people do not need to go out of this country to look for better opportunity like myself. And young people will be able to fulfill their dream and potentials here, regardless of how you look like, or regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of where you come from, regardless of your family, where you originate, your background,
your race,
and regardless of all that, that they will be able to fulfill their dream. And this is my dream for 20-30 years. And I think a lot of people will think that, wow, your dream for 20-30 years, why you say it now? But every dream starts with the first step. And the first step is to change this government. And the first step for me is to stand in the election.
Thank you, Bee Yin. That's all our episode today. Thank you very much.